story when I was younger.
Talk about the other note.
When?
The other note.
Well, after I read that, okay? The little one.
The little note.
The little note.
The little one.
I watched Toy Story when I was younger. ABC 7 News was going on. What if I just played with my toys while watching ABC 7 News when I was younger? What did Alex Kashevsky say? He would say, well, that's not the same as watching Toy Story.
I could play with Buzz and Woody toys.
You still wouldn't like ABC 7 News. That wouldn't help. You wouldn't like it. You still
What about ABC 7 Story? What about ABC 7 News Story?
This sounds so boring.
Or how about ABC 7 Toy Story?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that sounds boring.
Maybe Buzz and Woody could do ABC 3 for
Some toys to do the news.
Absolutely. I started watching the Cubs when I was a kid because we didn't have cable and the Cubs were just on TV.
I didn't know about ABC 7 News at all when I was younger. It's like it didn't exist to me. Well, what Alex Kashevsky said. They'll say, of course it didn't. It wasn't even real for you because you were a kid. So, of course it didn't exist. But you know what? It didn't exist for anyone because they were all kids. Every kid thinks that way. They feel like it doesn't exist for them.
It didn't exist to me.
That's right.
And how many more wrong?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. ABC 7 News Clues. They cannot report the news story. They give out 3 clues about what it is. 3 clues. New York City, airplane, and tower. 9/11. That's right. You mean then we have to figure that out that it's 9/11?
Yes.
Oh, that's a good idea. Wow. I like that. That's a good idea, Trevor. But people don't want to have to work for their news. They just want you to tell it to them. Don't make me work.
We have to give out clues? Oh, no.
Oh, no, I don't want to work for my news. Just tell me the news. Don't try to make me guess it. They don't want to
We
guess
can't
it.
give out the news. We have to try to make people figure out on their own.
They just don't make me guess what the news is. Sesame Street. I didn't care about ABC 7 News when I was younger, Steve. That's exactly what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, I wasn't interested in news on news on Younger Street.
Exactly. That makes sense. Barney and Friends. George and Friends. George Stephanopoulos, in other words. George would not be a kid. I wonder if George doesn't watch any kid shows.
Who, George who?
Stephanopoulos.
Why not?
He should. Because he's too serious all the time. That's all he does is do serious things all the time. He needs to lighten up a little bit. Maybe he has grandchildren he can watch kid shows with. That would be good. Caillou. Don't care about ABC 7 News You.
I was going to say, I just trying to think of new things to say.
I like that.
I'm just thinking of new things to say.
That's right.
I'm trying to think of new things to say.
That's a great idea. The Bears say Bears. You don't care about news when you're Kid Bears. That's right. Bears say Bears don't care. You don't care about news Bears. News when you're Kid Bears. That's right. Big Bird. Fred, please don't change it to ABC 7 News. Enjoy us. You might even be a kid forever, but that's okay. News is boring anyway. What will Alan Kashevsky say?
Yeah.
Alan Kashevsky says, well, you know what? News is kind of boring when you're a kid. But you won't be a kid forever. You're going to like it when you're older. I promise you that. You're going to watch us when you're older. So just wait until you grow up. Then you can like us. Super why didn't I watch ABC 7 News when I was younger? That's a good way to say it.
Well, I just combining like my kid thinks with why I didn't watch things I do when I was younger.
That's a good idea.
I'm just trying to think of new things to say.
That's right. I like that. I want to watch ABC 7 News, but I can't. This is a super big problem. And a super big problem needs us, the super ABC 7 News reporters. Call them with me. Call a super ABC 7 News reporters. Alpha Krzyzewski, Wonder Burton, Princess Karen, and Super Why Didn't I Watch ABC 7 News when I was younger? They jumped into a book about a little boy that isn't interested in the news. Or Super ABC 7 News story answer is do kid things. What will Alan Krzyzewski say? He'll say, hey, that is a really good idea. I love the combine those things. Wow, that's very smart. How did you know how to do that?
Yeah.
That is really good. What a good idea. All right, kiddo. Now, wait, I have to go get the little paper. I have to figure out where it is. Hey, kiddo, I can't figure out what that one word is. So you're going to have to help me. Okay. Kiddo? Oh, come on, just talk about it. I can't talk about it, but I don't know what it is. I don't know what that is. That word. I've got intrusive thoughts, and I read online about different ways to treat it. Well, first of all, we need to figure out what the intrusive thoughts are. What kind of intrusive thoughts are they? Are they, like really negative depressive thoughts? Are they thoughts about, like being sad, or angry, or anxious? Maybe anxious?
Every time I look, I always do that. A boy and girl stay next to each other.
There are good ways to treat it, yes. To treat the intrusive thoughts. Because you have to, first of all, know when you're thinking those. You have to know when you're thinking of. So it's good that you recognize that, kiddo. It's good you understand that you know what that is. And the next step is you have to know when you're thinking those thoughts and identify them. We call it identifying them. So identifying them, that means knowing when you're thinking them and knowing what those thoughts are. You should school or about the world or yourself. And so the first thing is to identify them.
Rocky.
Building, laying the girders, and every day after work, he'd come down and there'd be a group of people waiting to work the next day. So they started to use a small and big car out there, put you out of commission. So he decided one day having lunch up on those girders that he was tired of getting in fights, so he decided to put a sandwich down, walk a handstand about 20 feet down that beam, turn upside down and hang from his toes, spread eagle, for about 15 seconds. So when everybody knew that this guy wasn't anybody to mess with, and that he certainly wasn't scared of anything,